5 friends. They imagine what life will be like in the future, the things they'll do, the people they will become. They promise to stay close no matter what. But as time passed, things change. Screen became their new way of being together. They still cared, but something felt missing. The laughter wasn't as loud, as the moments not as real. I sit in my room, staring at my phone. My feed is full of perfect people, perfect smiles, and perfect lives. I scroll and edit, trying to make my life look as beautiful as theirs. Every photo I post is cropped, filtered, and captioned just right. But behind the screen, it's just me, alone. My laptop still open, dozens of unread messages, friends I stopped talking to, people who once knew the real me. Online, I can control everything, the lighting, the angles, the words. But sometimes I wonder, who am I when there's no filter to hide behind? I walk down the street, watching the world move around me. Everywhere I look, people's eyes are glued to their glowing screens, their thumbs scrolling, their ears plugged in. No one notices how the sun hits the building or how the wind plays with their hair. We're walking together yet all alone, trapped in tiny worlds inside our phones. I pass by a cafe. Tables are full but conversations are empty. Books lie forgotten, replaced by tablets and apps. People take photos of their food instead of tasting it, laugh at screens instead of faces. Then I remember how it used to be, when laughter echoed in the streets, when friends talked for hours without glancing at the device. It wasn't about signal bars, it was about being present. Now even beauty feels filtered. Every time we find a beautiful spot, our first instinct is to take a picture, not to pose and feel the moment. We frame the scene but forget to live in it. We capture everything yet remember so little. We surround ourselves with screens, but the silence grows louder.
Then it hits me. No matter how smart Siri or AI can be, they'll never truly understand what a person can feel. They can answer your questions, finish your sentence, but they can feel the silence. They can comfort you when you're tired or understand the loneliness that hides behind your "I'm okay." Over time, I started to feel lonely, not exactly depressed, but emotionally drained. I sit in my dorm quietly, still and heavy. My family is busy, my friends have their own lives, and I am left with my thoughts, trying to convince myself that I am fine. So, I end up keeping everything to myself. And that's when I realized, no matter how advanced technology gets, I can never replace a really human connection. Because screen can light up your face, but only people, real people, can truly touch your heart.
I'm always online. New teammates, new matches. But it still feels like I'm playing solo. Maybe I've been chasing wins but losing real connection. I talk with strangers every night, but not the people who matter. Feels like I've been leveling up in the game while real life is on pause. I play to escape, but the more I connect in game, the more I disconnect out here. They call me online, but I haven't felt that way in a while. Maybe connection isn't found in the next match, but in the next conversation.
It's strange how a table can feel so full, yet so empty. Their voices fade behind the glow of my screen. Laughter turns into background noises, words slipping past me like static. They are here, right in front of me, but I keep choosing the world that fits inside my hands, instead of the one that's waiting across the table.
It began like any ordinary moment. Guy spoke first, about how lonely it feels to look perfect online. Jada opened up about struggling to feel real connection anymore. Aya confessed that gaming became her escape from the noise of the world. Amanda talked about dinners spent in silence, everyone scrolling instead of speaking. And Christine realized that most of her conversations lately were with AI, not people. We shared stories. We shared memories. We looked up at the sky together. No filters, no cameras, no rush. Real closeness begins when we finally look up from our screens and see each other again.
I wasn't there when they met again. Maybe I never really was. I became the silence in our story. But watching them even from afar, I realized something. We were never disconnected because of distance. It was because we stopped looking up. Maybe this is my way of reaching back. Not through a screen this time, but through what's real. The truth that friendship isn't about being there in the moment. It's about finding your way back when you've been gone too long.
I'm still here. I just finally looked up.